In online, does your run game get clamped up like this? If so, never fear, DK Plays is here. So what's good, YouTube man? In today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how to completely run over your opponent in Madden 24 and you'll literally become unstoppable. But without further ado, let's just hop into the video. So as you guys know, EA has buffed the defense in Madden 24. They created this ability where if you run the same play 3 times, then the defense will adapt and play way better, and they'll start to recognize different formations and stuff like that. And in past Madden, you can low-key just learn how to block like 2 running formations and you'll be straight. So today, I'm going to teach you guys how to run any run play you want to and still utterly destroy your competition. So let's just say I'm picking halfback zone, and I'm gonna go into a 4-4 formation with the Rams. And my first tip to you guys is that you need to know who's on the other side of the ball. You gotta know your ops, right? You gotta find out who's lurking, who's in the trenches, right? And the problem is that we have one of the biggest ops on the other side. And how you guys can see is if you click the right stick and then you go to RT or R2 on PlayStation. And as you can see, I'm in the X Factor vision. So in game, you can do this too. And you can see, if you flick up on the right stick, you can see what X Factor I have and what X Factors the Rams have. So we're mostly looking at the Rams right here. So as you can see, we have the man himself, 99, Aaron Donald, and his abilities are El Toro, inside stuff, no outsiders, and under pressure. The things that really affect our run game is inside stuff and no outsiders. And as you can see, inside stuff gets quicker run sheds against inside run plays, and then no outsiders gets quicker run sheds against outside zone plays. So this dude literally can go coast to coast. If we run inside zone, outside zone, he's literally gonna get free every single time, right? So if I run this play in all Madden and I'm running this, you see how his X Factor lit up and he got right there. You seen it lit no matter what I do. So let me run a stretch to the outside to show you guys. Watch his X Factor light up. It's gonna light up, look, boom, and then look, he's there. Luckily, I got CMC, I got 99 Christian McCaffrey for this video. I had to pull him out. So he's gonna outrun him, but if you have like a Gus Edwards, somebody slower, Aaron Donald is eating you alive. I'm not gonna lie. He's absolutely destroying you. So the question is, how do you block this? Because in online, you're gonna face opponents that know how to spread their defense, all this stuff to put their guy in the best position possible. So what you guys want to use is the double team option. So what you guys want to do is click right stick and then pass protection with LB and then double team. And then you want to go over to Aaron Donald, and then all you want to do is click A to select. And then now, as you can see, when I do this, he's double teamed. And it's not literally meaning that my guy is going to leave his assignment and then just go double team Aaron Donald. But what it means is that he's going to try to wall him off as best as possible. And like our line is going to be focused around making sure Aaron Donald is strapped, like making sure he's contained. So now when I run this play, you see how he stood him up, like he was sitting there and he was blocking, like he was holding his ground right there. So that's just putting an emphasis on that. And honestly, this separates a mediocre Madden player to a great Madden player because they know these little tips and tricks, right? So before we get to the second part of the video, if you guys don't mind smashing that like button, hitting that subscribe button. I think at the time of recording this video, I'm at 994 subs, and I'd greatly appreciate if you guys can get me to 1,000. I honestly think for 1,000 subs, I'm gonna do the Blazing Challenge, so that video will be dropping pretty soon, so don't forget to subscribe. But back to the video. So that's an easy way to combat one person with that ability. So right now I'm going to show you guys a crazy tip that you guys probably didn't even know was happening all along with your run scheme. So if I run this inside zone again, but then I'm going to put Aaron Donald in the A gap, right? And that's where the play is running. So I'm going to go to dime and put Aaron Donald in the A gap. So as you can see, Aaron Donald's in the A gap, but I'm going to run at him. And remember, he has inside stuff. But I'm not gonna double team him, and watch what happens. So right there, if you guys didn't catch it, right, the main thing I want you guys to get from this is that when you run a play in Madden, wherever the hole is, the person in that gap is gonna get double teamed. So what you can use this to your advantage. So what's happening is that I don't need to double team Aaron Donald because the play is running in that gap. So there's gonna be 2 guys on Aaron Donald. So that's one thing you can really use to your advantage, so you don't have to utilize that double team and you can save your blockers, right? So then now the best way how to run this with Aaron Donald, and as you can see, the mic is ID'd as that linebacker, right? So the best way to run this play is probably to bounce this to the outside. So I'm honestly gonna go like this and then just stretch it and then hopefully make a move to get some yards because that mic has nobody to come up and block him. So I'm definitely just gonna try to take it to the outside every time, and then hopefully we get a block. And then as you can see, there's somebody coming downhill, and if you put a move, that's a cool 5-yard gain every time. So you just got to recognize stuff like that. So if you see the best defender is getting double teamed by your play since it's running in the A gap, then don't run up the middle, because obviously, like, you know what I'm saying, like that was just Christian McCaffrey making a play. But I mean, that's guaranteed a cool little 5 yards, I guess. So if we run this probably like 10 or so times, like as you can see, the hole's crashing, but if you look, the hole's actually to the left. So if you do this, I'm low-key coming out here making a move, and then I'm chugging through, you know what I'm saying? But then you guys are like, yeah, like, all right, that's easy enough. So then now, what if there's 2 really good D linemen? So let's just say, for an example, we have Nick Bosa and Chase Young going against you. So what are you going to do then? So then I'm going to show you guys how to counter it and just think about what you would do to stop this. All right, so now I flip sides with the ball, and then as you can see, we got my boy Nick Bosa on the right, and then we have Chase Young on the left. And as you can see, he has no outsiders X factor, so I know for a fact that I can't run outside zone to the left unless I double team him, right? So if I run an inside zone right now, this is honestly a pretty good play to run. I mean, you got Fred Warner in the middle, so you're kind of gonna have to be straps. But if I keep on running this, I'm like, there's really nothing I can do. So I'm definitely gonna have to utilize some different pass animations. Like, I'm just running straight through this, and just because my dude didn't get Fred Warner, he's gonna get through there every time. So we gotta make good reads. So in this scenario, right, I'm not even worried about Nick Bosa, because for one, I'm running to the left, so if he makes a play all the way to the other side, he got it. Like, he's that guy. So honestly, what I'm looking at here is to double team Chase Young, so then that he'll hold that block, and I'll just have a one-on-one with Fred Warner. So what I'm gonna do is just do pass protection, double team, and then we're gonna double team Chase Young. And there's no point in double teaming the middle guy, because that's where the play is going, so there would be a double team already there, right? So then if we hold our blocks, as you can see, look at the hole right there. Look at the floodgates open up. That was a magnificent hole. Like, let's run it without it. As you can see, we still got a great block, but that was just by luck, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if I run this probably 2 more times, Fred Warner's acting slow right now too, but we're getting great blocks. So then if I flip this play and then run it on Nick Bosa's side, as you can see, we should be straight, and we should get great blocks as well. And Fred Warner obviously makes a play. So then let's just run it one more time. So as you can see, the double team doesn't necessarily mean that you double team, you know what I'm saying? It just puts priority on that defender. So that's a prime example. Like, Chase Young wasn't double teamed, but he made sure to wall him off to give me a perfect run lane up the middle. If you guys want to learn how to do the speed glitch in Madden 24, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and click the video on screen. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.